This is the best interview I've ever had in my life. Thank you.
You recently tweeted about how you've been helping patients battling COVID. You're in the medical field, so I just want to say thank you to everybody working in that field during this incredibly tough time. You talk about coming home and grinding and playing 2K. How much does it mean to you to come home and jump into NBA 2K, and what does that mean to you as somebody who's on the front lines?
You know, the thing is,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Detroit, Michigan, Motown is the setting for the Knicks. Pure, natural scores, unleashed and roaming the floor. The prowess of R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle will be on display as they game plan. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Randle are in the forward positions. Rose is out there with Alfred Payton, and it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. And for the Pistons, we've got Wayne Ellington. Grant is out there with Junior. Then it's Dennis Smith, and it's Bay in at the small forward. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
To the middle, and Junior throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Payton outside. About a minute played so far here in the first. Teardrop shot, and he gets the bucket.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Inside, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Down low, here's Junior. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by Junior. It's stolen by Randle. Payton with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Payton can't get it to go. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Smith. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot by Ellington, no good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
It's Robinson, top of the key. The pass to Rose. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Payton. Clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Some solid defense from Grant. The Pistons leading.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
Here's Randall. Rebound, Detroit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
An even 3-on-3 break. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
To stop the drought, and there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Robinson. Rose has got his second basket.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Pass to Bay, to the paint. Here's Junior. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Rose. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
Here's Rose. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Kicks it to Payton. To the middle. Wants to get it to Randall and does. It's over Ellington. Randall no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Rose with the block. It's Barrett on the wing. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Pass to Bay. Floats it up for Junior. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Passes it to Rose. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And there's the pass to Bay. New York shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Rose. Buries the corner three. Rose has got 7.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. Randall's running. Rose kicks to Payton. New York moving it around. Launches a 3. Kept alive by New York. And Robinson is right there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, but he has other ways to get at you offensively.
Nerlens Noel checks in for New York. Alec Burks comes in for Elfrid Payton. Smith finds Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Rose with the ball. He has 7. And the basket is good. He's got 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Porter passes to Smith. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 5 over Smith. Second shot opportunity, and it's Noel missing. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Junior throws it down.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 5.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Diallo. Inside, and Junior throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rose in the post. Diallo's there. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
And Junior throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Randall outside. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Burks. And it's off the back rim. No good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
For 3, Smith. Burks pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Rose. Now here's Noel. His last outing, he had 8 points. Rose, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Porter passes to Stewart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Knicks shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I.
Smith is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Grant. Then it's Junior. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Junior.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Thunder, was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Smith against Payton. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Payton. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ellington kicks to Smith. Over to the wing. Grant dishes to Junior. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. For New York, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Randall. Rebound by the Pistons. Junior's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Ellington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The dish to Junior. On the wing, Ellington. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Knicks with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pistons trail by 4. Down low, Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Passes it to Burks. Payton against Smith. Randall outside. Burks on the wing. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 13 feet away. They grab their own miss. Covington wide open. He fires. Offline from the top of the key. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
New York trailing. New York calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Here is Robinson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Randall. Covington trying to break free. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
The pass to Junior. On the wing, Ellington. Burks covering, and Junior throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Looking to get back on track here. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the paint. To get open is Robinson. Payton's shot is off. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-6 run. And Junior throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Knicks trail by 6. And here's Burks. Pass to Payton. Robinson kicks to Payton. And here's Covington from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit leading by 3.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
For the 3. Tries again. Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Noel's checked in for Robert Covington. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Burks. Now here's Rose. He's guarded by Diallo. Rose passes to Noel. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Detroit making a switch here. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Rose. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. Pass to Robinson. He dishes it to Rose. Over Smith. That one a little long. Detroit leading by 8. Grant kicks to Smith. Pistons passing it around. Here's Junior. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Knicks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Right side, Rose. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Pistons. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Rose, that's good.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over a game.
Passes to Junior. Randall brings the double team. Bay passes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now the pass to Randall. Shoots over Grant.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
A shot by Ellington, no good. It's Barrett on the wing. Ellington defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bones, when you look at R.J. Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one. A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Randall passes to Payton. Robinson up top. Outside Rose. Shoots over Ellington. And it's Rose missing. Pistons leading by 6. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Junior throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And your point guard's gotta be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Junior, and he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points for Elfrid Payton.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Knicks trail by 8. Payton finds Rose over Smith. Rose, no good. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. To the inside, it's deflected. Junior dishes to Grant. to the middle. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. New York calls timeout. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. 5 to shoot. Here's Burks. They get it again. Off with the layup. Pistons leading by 10. Here's Diallo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rose with the ball. He's got 18. Covington trying to break free.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a...
Another one goes. Incredible.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Smith outside. Smith drawn the double team. And Junior throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Kicks it out to Covington to stop the run. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. No good from Grant. Knicks trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Inside, here's Junior. Here's Okafor. Banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Burks kicks to Rose. Robinson passes to Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And your point guard's gotta be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Count the basket. Junior's got 55.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Knicks trail by 16. Rose dishes to Robinson. Back to Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 11 points in the quarter.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Rose passes to Covington. Count it. And it's 7 points for Robert Covington.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A different look for New York. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Smith, the pass to Porter. Good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Payton. He has 6. Here's Randall. They trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Now here's Noel. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Hangs in the air. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
All free throws good from Noel. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. That shot misses. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Junior. Wayne Ellington is out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Passes it to Ellington. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
There's the pass to Barrett. Over Stewart. Barrett, no good. Pistons leading by 11. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Knicks ball.
New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Noel. He kicks it to Payton. He feeds it to Randall. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
It's Barrett on the wing. Ellington defending. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Smith, the pass to Stewart. Now, here's Junior. To the middle. Here's Bay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Payton. Smith with some nice D. Pistons leading by 10. Ellington finds Smith. Here's Bay. He's covered by Noel. Bay gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Barrett. Noel in the corner. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. Inside, here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Rose. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
It's Randle with the drive. Bay pulls it in.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Free throw.
And the first one drops.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
The kick out to Rose. Fires at the elbow. Here's Robinson. Drops in the layup for 2.
I think Mitchell Robinson getting more and more comfortable with plays like this. Contact on it, still able to finish.
Pass to Ellington. Here's Bay. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Smith against Payton. Smith the pass to Junior. That one drops for him. 67 points for Junior.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Outside Rose. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Ellington. It's stolen by Randle. Dishes to Payton. Passes it to Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
And Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Back to Ellington. Chalk up 2 there. Ellington's got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Rose. And there it is for him.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
On its way from Rose for two. No good off the front iron.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
It's stolen by Randall. And here is Payton. And the pass to Robinson. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Junior. Here's Bay, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Smith against Payton. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Rose. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Here's Junior. Another bucket. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Back to Rose. Rose double teamed. Barrett wide open. He fires. And overshot that one, missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Outside Rose. Here's the teardrop.
It's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
A 9th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Smith Jr. made the NBA's all-rookie team after a very solid first year in Dallas, averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he sure is not looking to stop there.
Here's Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 30 points for Derrick Rose.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, Alfred Payton on a straight line drive. Pretty fearless on that attack.
Pass to Bay. Passes it to Junior. To the paint. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Knicks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Detroit leading by 23. Smith the pass to Bay. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. The Knicks shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Now the pass to Randall. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, and Junior throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Knox. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just way too easy as Kevin Knox rises up for the dunk.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Detroit leading by 22. Pass to Bay. Pistons passing it around. And Junior throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And so here is New York. Outside Rose. Payton against Smith. Here's Rose. Barrett trying to free himself up. And there's Rose on the assist from Payton. Payton's got 6 assists here tonight. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Ellington. The pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Barrett's instincts on the move and on the fast break are something that this offense will benefit from.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And yes, it's good.
Nice touch right there, Ntilikina.
Pistons leading by 21. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bay. Toppin pulls it in. Here's Knox. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Magruder kicks to Junior. The dish to Okafor. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Junior throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display.
Hits it again. Wow.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.